Come on into the library. It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Byron Wordsworth.
Jelly and Jackson,
working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker.
Come on everyone, it's time to go home.
Story makers. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight in the library. Hello.
Time for all story makers to come out. Are you ready?
The sun is down, the stars are bright. Story makers come out at night. Hi, story maker. I'm Byron. Byron Wordsworth, here to make some magic and lots of stories.
Hello. The children in the library today were listening to the story about a big giant. That's him there, yeah. And a small boy called Jack. Yeah, but that sounds a bit like Jackson, doesn't it? I'm going to pretend, yeah, to be the big giant. But don't tell him it's me, okay?
Jelly.
Oh, here he comes.
Jelly. Jelly. Oh, hello. I'm looking for Jelly. I wanted to tell her about the giant. Oh, there he is. He's a bit scary, isn't he? But he's only pretend. Yeah. He's looking for a boy called Jack. That's a bit like me, isn't it? Jackson. And he says, fee,
Fi, fo, fum. Look out, Jackson, here I come.
Did you hear that? Was the giant talking to me? Oh, no. It's only pretend.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Look out, Jackson, here I come.
It was talking to me. Oh, dear. I wish Jelly was here. Or even better, Byron.
The man in the suit says, hey, what's up, Jax?
Byron, am I glad to see you?
Oh, are you?
That giant was talking to me.
But we all know that that giant is only pretend.
I know. But listen.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Look out, Byron. Here I come.
Oh, no. It's after you now, Byron.
Do you know what I think?
What?
I think for a giant that's so very big, that voice is so very small.
What do you mean?
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Look at you.
Oh.
Yeah, hi.
Hello indeed, my little green joker.
Oh, Jelly, you frightened me. We thought the giant was after us.
Well, no, it's only a little joke.
Yes, very little.
I was only trying to pretend to be the giant in the story. Byron, what's that?
Magic beans.
Like in the Jack and the Beanstalk story.
Just like in the story.
Wow.
Byron, can we use one of your magic beans to make our own giant story?
Just so long as it's not a giant that comes after me.
Don't worry, Jax. We'll make a friendly giant. One magic bean for the story machine. And now we need those magic words.
No, Jelly, stop it.
I was only using my imagination.
And we need your imagination too.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Imagine.
Imagine a story It's a playbook.
And it's called Today I Am a Giant.
Yeah.
Today, I'm a giant in a world of my own. I'm a princess in a castle, sitting on a throne. I'm a station master, guiding tiny trains, whizzing through the countryside, past ponds and pretty lanes. All around me, this world is so small, making me feel ever so tall. Miniature shops with a miniature cake, and a miniature fisherman by a miniature lake. On the hill is a church with its bells ringing. When I get closer, I hear people singing. There's a wedding with a bride and groom so small, I'm a huge guest and can sprinkle giant confetti over it all. The animals graze in a jungle of green. I'm the biggest thing they have ever seen. Beyond the farm, I see a mill and gaze at water so tranquil and still. I watch the water mill turn around and around. The wheel is about as big as my hand. Today I'm a giant in a world of my own, skipping along the winding path home.
Oh, she was a nice giant, wasn't she?
Oh, yes, Jelly. Not all giants have to be scary.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, what are these for? Here.
Oh, the librarian has got them ready for the children to plant beans tomorrow.
Oh, really? Like in Jack and the Beanstalk and the giant story.
That's right. Yes, to grow a big beanstalk. Maybe as big as Byron. Maybe even bigger.
But I don't understand. How can something so small grow into something so big?
It's easy, you know, because, well, you plant it in the ground or in a pot and you give it plenty of water and, well, after a few days or weeks or months, it will grow into a big plant.
Yeah, but Jackson, I don't want to wait days and weeks and months. I want it to grow from small to big now.
Oh.
Maybe I can be of some help, my little dream.
Please, Byron.
How can you help, Byron?
With a touch of magic, of course.
Oh, right. In it goes.
Right, watch carefully.
Yeah?
The man in the suit says abracazoo.
Oh, look at it.
I can't believe it.
Growing.
It's growing. It's a
Look at that.
That's a beanstalk, all
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Oh, wow.
who's gonna climb first?
Me, I will.
She's welcome. I've got no head for heights.
Nor me, man. But I do feel a story coming on.
Oh, yes, we can make a story about climbing.
Yes, but what shall we use?
Oh, we could use, Byron, we could use your blue hanky. Then we might get a blue cow story.
Good idea, Gels.
Yeah.
One blue hanky for a story.
It might make a blue cow story.
Yes, will you help us?
Yeah. Imagine a story. Oh, what is it?
Chronicle Rock.
Oh, it's a blue cow story.
And it's called Blue Cow in the Playground.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was looking at the lush green field. I wonder what it would be like to be in a field with things to play on. She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a return ticket to a field with things to play on, please.
There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off for a park. And then they arrived. There was a park in front of her, with red swings, a green seesaw and a big blue slide. Blue Cow walked over to the swings, where 3 children were swinging higher and higher into the air. I'd like to try that, she thought. So she tried to sit on the swing, but Blue Cow was too big and she couldn't get her bottom on the seat.
You're too big to go on the swings,
said a little boy who was sitting next to her.
Do you want to come on the seesaw with me? My name's Joel.
My name's Blue Cow. I'd love to. But when Blue Cow sat down on the seesaw, she was too heavy to balance with Joel.
I know. Let me get some of my friends. Kate, William, can you help me balance with Blue Cow?
Kate and William climbed up the seesaw, but still Blue Cow was far too heavy.
I know. Let's try the slide,
said Joel. Joel slid down the slide, whee! Followed by Kate, whee! And then William, whee! But where was Blue Cow? Help! She said. She was stuck at the top of the slide. I'm too big. I'm wedged in. So the children climbed the steps and pushed until... Whoa! Blue Cow slid down the slide and landed in a heap at the bottom. Wow, that was fun, but I don't think I'll try it again, she said.
There isn't anything else for us all to play on,
said Joel. Yes, there is. Come on, everyone. Jump on my back. And they went for a wonderful ride around the park.
Hooray for Blue Cow, they cried. Come back and play with us again.
I will, said Blue Cow. You'll never guess where I've been.
Where have you been?
I've been to play in the park. Everyone knows cows can't go to a park. But we know they can, don't we?
Oh, funny Blue Cow. She was too big to go on lots of things.
Yeah, but she still had a pretty cool time.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've been thinking...
Jackson, you are always thinking.
I was thinking, what would it be like to be big?
What, big like a giant?
Yes, big like a giant.
No, fee,
A
fi,
friendly
fo,
giant, Jelly.
And why not?
Yeah.
I want to be a giant.
But Jelly, you're too small.
So, but you're not big enough to be a giant
Yeah, but I'm not tiny like you.
Hey,
Small indeed.
guys.
Oh, sorry, Byron.
Cool it, yeah?
Yeah, cool it, okay.
We can all be giants together.
Can we?
With the help of this abracazoot. And abracazoot.
Oh, but Byron, how can a torch make me big?
Yeah, or even that.
Yeah.
Well, just look and be amazed.
Okay.
Right, Jax?
What?
Stay there.
Stay here, okay.
Stay there. Okay.
What
Right,
is
I'm
that?
going to turn this torch on.
Yes.
Right, I'll have mine.
And don't look into the light.
Look! It's a giant! It's coming for me!
Oh, no, Jackson, it's you.
Me?
That's right. Give yourself a wave.
Okay. Yes, it's me. I'm waving.
Jackson,
I'm a
it's you
giant. I'm a friendly giant.
That's right.
You're a giant waving.
Woo!
It's my turn now. It's my turn.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, Jelly.
Oh, look, I'm
Fun.
little. And now I'm big jelly giant.
Big Jelly. Now you're little as usual.
Jackson.
Now I'm big jelly giant.
This is big fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the magic torch, Byron.
Oh, thanks, Joe. You know what?
What?
I think I feel a story coming on.
Wow.
Let's use the torch.
Oh, I was just getting used to being big, but, okay.
Let's use this torch to make a story.
Oh, thanks, Byron.
And you, story makers, we need some magic from you.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine. Imagine. Imagine a story.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know.
I can never wait. Come on. Oh, it's a rainforest story.
And it's called Monkey's Dark Secret.
Deep in the forest, there are stories to tell of froggy, snake, bird, and monkey as well. Another steamy day. The sun is going down. The friends have worked, the friends have played, and now they're gathered round. Now Monkey had a secret that none of his friends knew. He really didn't like the dark, and he hated bedtime too.
Let's stop and chat some more. Yeah, that's a great idea. We could natter on for hours, for I love to have you here.
Monkey, to stay and talk would be a lark, but tell me, could it be that you don't like the dark?
Dark is so big. It makes me feel so small, so yes, I guess my secret's out. I don't like the dark at all.
Oh, but we hate to see you so distressed.
It really is not right.
We'll stay up with you. We'll do our best to help you through the night.
I'll sing some scales.
Oh, and I'll tell some tales.
I'll tell some jokes. Monkey, what do you say?
You're all so kind, but how I wish the dark would go away.
We must have dark to help us sleep at the end of every day. And nighttime creatures, they love the dark, for then it's their time to play.
Dark is stunning. See those stars so bright. They look so small, so far away. They only come out at night.
Those stars are beautiful, I agree. So shiny, but so small. It makes the nighttime seem so big. I don't like the dark at all. Dark's a beautiful time for sound. Listen, Monkey, what can you hear? Night creatures singing loud and clear for miles and miles around. Yeah, their songs are beautiful, I agree, but these creatures are so small, and the dark is still big to me.
But just look. What can you see shining from up high? A big, full, magnificent moon. It seems to fill the sky.
Yeah, look at the moon. So big and so very bright. The darkness now seems very small. The forest's full of light. Now I look at each of us. Each one of us is small. But this big night is wonderful. I don't feel scared at all.
I'm glad Monkey isn't frightened anymore.
I'm glad I'm not frightened anymore.
Fluid. The nighttime can be very big. Oh, but look, it's daytime again.
Yes.
We'd better skedaddle.
Skedaddle. Yes, the children will be here soon.
Dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories, and we bid you goodbye.
Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers.
Come back soon.
Bye. Thanks for helping. Bye.
See you later, Story Maker.